Hello everybody, and thanks for joining us today for our quick look here at the 2018 Audi S5 Sportback. So the first thing that I wanted to do before we go ahead, we're going to talk about some specs, talk about some design aspects, talk about the interior, some technology. But before we do all that, I just wanted to sort of discuss the Audi brand development and what they've been doing. So as you can see from the current Audi A4 that was released last year, you can tell that they've really definitely got a lot more dynamic with their interiors and their exteriors, a little more angular, a little more exciting to look at. So definitely not as boring as they once were. As the saying goes, Mercedes is known for luxury, Audi is known for technology, and BMW is known for their driving. However, Audi has gone ahead and they want to get a little more into the dynamics of driving and their customer experience, and what is somebody really after? What does someone want? So they're taking the best of all brands and really just combining them and putting them into this one sort of main existence, if you will, of their brand and their identity, and they're taking some additional driving dynamics and putting them in my mind, the Sportback would be a fantastic representation of the new identity, the brand that they're going after. So as you can see, the styling is really elegant, really smooth, nice sweeping lines, definitely a throwback to the Audi A7, one of my all-time favorite vehicles. So obviously I'm a huge fan of the Sportback, and the 2018 Audi S5 Sportback is definitely an exciting vehicle. So it starts at around $54,400, and that's one thing I feel that Audi really does other customers a service, and making their more sporty vehicles really obtainable to people, whereas the M models, they can get quite expensive, as well as obviously the AMGs, you can really run up the bill, and of course you can do that in the Audis as well. However, with the vehicles like the S line, I feel like they really give their consumers obtainable performance, obtainable luxury, and obtainable technology. So I definitely always appreciated that about the brand, and it's something that their customers obviously keep going back to because they know that they can get the performance that they want for yet a fairly reasonable price tag. But for a minute here, let's talk about the power behind the vehicle. So we're looking at a turbocharged V6. Now we're going to go ahead and produce 369 pound-feet of torque at 1,370 RPM. So it's really coming in nice and low there. I'm sure it's going to, really just give you a nice boost, thrust, as I sometimes like to call it. It will push you to 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds. So I feel that's a very respectable time, especially for the size of the vehicle. Now we're also looking at 354 horsepower. Maximum comes in at 5,400 RPMs. We also are looking at a top speed of 155 miles per hour. So definitely not super fast on the top speed end of things, and I'm sure you can get some modifications done outside of the dealer to change that if you so wanted. But a little disappointing on the top speed. 155 isn't all that fast these days. And I'm sure if you want to take it on the Autobahn, you can definitely go past that pretty easily. But anyway, we're also encompassing the legendary, if you will, quattro all-wheel drive. Now, of course, BMW, Mercedes, even a lot of the domestic, the US manufacturers are doing a lot with all-wheel drive systems these days, so it's not quite as special as it used to be. Maybe some engineers at Audi will argue with me, but still, nevertheless, the quattro system is still very good. It has a sport differential here in the S5 Sportback, which will take the outside wheels and apply the most torque there, so they're getting the most traction as possible. Now, when it comes to transmissions, I really always must hand it to Audi. They do a phenomenal job with their Tiptronics. It's always been definitely a key selling point in my mind of the Audi brand, and it obviously definitely helps that your bigger brother company Porsche has developed one of the best automatic transmissions on the face of the planet, which is the PDK. So obviously we're definitely getting some engineering help from them with all the development and things of that nature that goes into the Audi Tiptronic transmission. So with this particular vehicle, we're looking at an 8-speed automatic Tiptronic, obviously, which is clearly going to just really perform very well, especially when compared to some of the competition. They just cannot match the crisp shifts that this transmission offers. So definitely, again, always must take note of that, and when you're driving them, really just watch how clean and smooth those shifts are, especially when you want to put it into manual mode and shift from there. You will notice how fast, how quick it is in response to your driver's input there with the shifting paddles. So something to take note of. Now, the last thing I want to touch on as far as the mechanics of the vehicle goes would be the efficiency that they have managed to pack in. Again, we're looking at a 0 to 60 time 4.5 seconds. We have the 8-speed, obviously, which will help with fuel economy on the highway, and we're looking right now at about 24 miles per gallon combined. The official estimates have not come out yet, but we can definitely expect in the 30s range, in my opinion, on the highway. So again, very good efficiency from the vehicle, which we would expect. Of course, it's turbocharged V6. They've also used lighter weight frame construction to reduce weight, make it faster, and obviously more efficient. Now, the next thing I would like to talk about a little bit here is the cabin, the interior, as others will call it. And when we're looking at Audi, we already know that we're going to be getting one of the finest interiors that money can buy. And the S5 Sportback does not disappoint. As you can see, they've gone with the beautiful diamond pattern stitching along with the white French accent trim and the stitches. We've done some nice Alcantara work in the door panels, a flat bottom steering wheel with the S logos. I mean, really, just a fantastic, luxurious, yet modern and functional interior. Of course, you're going to be getting a ton of technology, which includes a heads-up display, the virtual cockpit, which is definitely my favorite technology feature that Audi has put into their vehicles. Now, overall, we must take a step back for a second and really just appreciate the pure design, the pure quality that Audi has put into the S5 Sportback. And I keep using the word Sportsback, but it really is a significant design and segment that they've really created here. They've taken the legendary Audi A7 styling and put it into a smaller, more affordable package. Now, not to get off topic from the S5, but I do just want to mention that the A5 Sportsback is available starting at $42,600. So yet again, very competitive, and I believe they are positioning themselves very well in the marketplace to take advantage of maybe some of those 3 or 4 series buyers that are on the fence. I have a feeling that the A5 Sportsback may just steal them away. Well, that's all for today, and I hope that everybody has learned a little something and enjoyed our chat here on the 2018 Audi S5 Sportsback. Now, if you guys have any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them below. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our website, thisisdrive.com. Thanks so much. Take care.